Daytona, Florida, and we are back with another episode of the Smoke Screen. To this side, we got Takara. Next to her, we got Tip the bartender. Don't forget to tip the bartender. We got Rose right beneath us, and then we got Bianca right there. What's going on with y'all?
What's up? What's happening?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up with you?
Oh man, just chilling. I can't call it. What we smoking on today, Bianca?
We are smoking on a little bit of sweet tea. Later day sweet tea is the strain. It's sitting at 18.7%, and it's pretty tasty. I'm enjoying it.
Sweet tea is the strain of the day. You know, I smoked tea before as a jit. I don't know if y'all weed journey took y'all that direction, but you know, just
no,
fiending to be bad, man, and the smoke tea, boy. That's the worst headache you'll ever get in your life, boy. It's people out there. Y'all know what I'm talking. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's people out there that's the smoke tea before too. That's the worst headache you'll ever get in your life.
Oh yeah,
like no, really?
Tea that's like tea,
like actual tea.
Yeah, like going to. Yeah, like go in the cabinet, you know, as a 12, 13-year-old, get the Lipton that your mama got up there and roll it up and smoke it. Searching for a high.
All right.
Wow.
No,
I've never heard
that. Out on that branch by your lonesome. I don't think I've ever done that.
It didn't even occur to me. But no. I got some Lipton in my pantry.
You know what? Maybe that's some boys do.
No. I got Lipton in my pantry right now.
Also, I was a part of the smoke-free class of 2000. So we do anything like that. I ain't think like that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother show. Probably needed some therapy. Let's go to the bar. What we got over there at the bar for the night?
Oh, it's me. Hold on, I had to write it down. Hold on. Let me get to it. Hold on. So I got it's real good, y'all. I got a pomegranate margarita. It's wild berry margarita mix, pomegranate vodka, lime tequila, grenadine, ice. It's melted now, but I had blended it at one point in time. But it's real good either way. It's good. Delicious.
Oh yeah, that sound like it's right on time right there.
It's real good. It's refreshing.
All right, we got a nice some action tonight. Like my mama would say, she put on something with some action in it.
Yeah.
Like we got something exciting tonight. The Man from Toronto, starring Kevin Hart, Woody Harrelson, on Netflix. It's a Netflix original, I believe it is.
Yep.
Whose pick was this?
Rose?
Rose, didn't you pick
What's
this?
my pick? I thought this was the Car's pick.
I thought it was the Cars too.
No,
I thought it was the car pick too.
No, I don't know anything about this movie. I don't know anything about this movie. I had to buy Netflix to watch this movie, so it definitely wasn't mine.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I subscribed. I don't mean in a bad way. I subscribed. Okay. I didn't know anything about it.
It wasn't my pick. I just know that. So
either way, it was a good one.
Well, we got here.
It was. It's not mine.
It really was a good pick.
Yeah,
it was
good. For real.
Yeah, it was good.
All right, let's jump into it. What do we like about The Man from Toronto?
Okay, if I can just say this, I love Woody Harrelson. Like, he has a special place in my heart as an actor. Like, he rarely misses for me. Like, I don't know a movie where Woody Harrelson wasn't on point. This movie is no different from me. Like, I love his acting in this movie. I love him in this movie. Yeah. So the movie was surprisingly better than I thought it was gonna be.
I agree.
Yeah. I liked him. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is just he's a really good comedic actor to me. I love his comedic acting. I like when he goes serious, but when he's funny and fits, when he's on point with it, I love it. And he was on point with this. I feel like he was there, and his face, like
he was in his element. He was Kevin Hart in it. If
he will pull you in. He will pull you in, and he pulled me in. Yeah. I appreciate this movie.
I think Kevin Hart is. I feel like he's always himself in his role, but he adds something to it. He still makes it that character, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like no harm to The Rock, but The Rock to me is always
The Rock.
The Rock, you know? Even when he's sensitive, he's still The Rock.
The Rock.
But he doesn't add a lot to the character to me.
Except in Be Cool, we need to put that on the list.
Yeah.
The Rock and Be Cool. That was different.
We should put that on the list.
We're going to breeze past that.
Movie. I can't think of it.
Oh, yeah. We got to put that on the list.
Be Cool pretty good now. Be Cool.
Definitely.
Entertainer. We ain't talking about that, though, but it's good, though. It's good.
I was going to say that's not what we're talking about tonight. But it is good.
Yeah, I think I like. Go ahead, Bianca.
I like how they changed shadow boxing into non-contact boxing, like it was something brand new that we had never heard about before. And every time he said non-contact boxing, I thought shadow boxing. That's the thing.
No,
it's
different.
Okay.
So different.
Oh, okay. So it's two of y'all shadow boxing together.
It's synchronized shadow boxing.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay. Okay.
You got it.
That is
And you get the same
contact.
Yeah,
just
and
like,
you don't get hit.
I seen a report one time that says, jumping rope with no rope is just as effective, if not more, because you don't mess up. It's the same motion.
Maybe.
So
you don't have to worry about no rhythm or
if you're
nothing.
doing it right. Okay.
Yeah, just jump.
If you jump and doing it's the same thing, except you never mess up. So the synchronized shadow boxing, that threw me, man. I ain't know what. The non-contact boxing. Yeah, Kevin Hart was cool in this movie because I didn't know Woody Harrelson was going to be in. I knew it was a Kevin Hart movie, so I was going to get to it anyway. But when it got on the list, I was like, okay, cool. I don't be knowing what to get in 2022 with Kevin Hart. I don't know if it's him or if it's just somebody got him doing. But when I seen Woody Harrelson was in it, and when I was like, oh, okay, this is good. And then Woody wasn't gonna let him, in my personal opinion, Woody wasn't gonna let that fail. You can't fail with Woody's too good of an actor. He's too good of an actor to, like, if you can't feed off Woody Harrelson, then you may as well go home. So like that, I think that was a perfect. Woody's a perfect partner, man.
Yeah. I agree.
It was very smart of him to sign on with him to do this movie.
If you think about all the movies Woody did, that's like on some duo, like he's the perfect complement to everything he do.
Yeah.
In every character.
Him and Wesley Snipes. Him and Wesley Snipes. Ooh.
Oh,
Him and Wesley Snipes.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know what you're talking about, Carl. Wesley Snipes.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it for you.
Him and Blade did real good.
Him and Blade did great together in all their movies.
They was in a couple of movies. They did good together.
Yeah, they did good together.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Woody Harrelson is what pulled me in. Like lately, within the last, few years, last few movies from Kevin Hart, it's been hit or miss for me.
That's what I'm saying.
Night School was a miss for me.
It was a miss?
Oh yeah, I tried twice to watch Night School.
Oh,
but that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about that
what
but this, I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it because Woody Harrelson's Harrelson's in it, and so it was just better than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, okay, if Woody Harrelson's in it, Woody in it, I'm gonna watch it.
It
was good, and Kevin was good, so I was like, oh yay!
and that's Woody's good, whether it's the comedic role, because he can take the comedic role or the straight role.
Or straight.
Either way, it's gonna be good with Woody in it.
We're just gonna give Woody his flowers right now and spirit fingers, like he's just an elite actor.
Amazing.
Shout out to Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, definitely.
What all did we? So what else did we just like about this movie?
I love the action, man. Like, it was so much shoot 'em up, pow pow.
Oh, yeah.
We finna fight up in this little room. Yeah, I love that.
Yes.
That gym fight scene. The gym fight scene was everything. That was just an awesome scene. The camera work, everything. It was just beautiful. I loved it. I actually ran it back and watched it again. It was really good.
Wow. I did watch this movie twice. As well. First time with my girls, second time with my husband. That moment when he got Woody in his ear, and he got the knives and everything, and he's trying to figure out who is who. And he admits that he is so scared that his face is falls. That moment lives in my heart. That moment lives in my heart. That tickled me so good. I was like, oh my God, his face.
Yeah, when he was like, you better swallow it. You better swallow it. Oh, no, he's not going to be able
to. Okay. I was like, he's not going to swallow that.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just pure Teddy. Teddy was coming out. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm here. I'm just scared.
I'm gonna fuck it up. I know it.
It was the best.
And he be fucking it up, but in a good way. It seemed like.
Yeah.
At first, I was sad when his wife was like, the people at the office said, "Don't Teddy this. Don't Teddy." I'm like, how you just talk to people in the office? Talk about your husband like this.
Yeah, you the wife.
Teddy and shit.
Right.
And then he kept Teddy and shit. And then I was like, oh, but you still shouldn't let people in the office say it. Like, it should be a thing. But don't let them bitches say it.
She's an enabler.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Y'all talk about it at the house, but don't let these motherfuckers do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Don't say nothing bad about my husband.
That's just like your siblings. Your husband, you don't let nobody talk bad about your husband or your wife or whatever.
That's the truth. Don't nobody talk bad about my baby. That's
it. That is
it. Is it anything we didn't like about the movie?
I didn't care for the wife.
I didn't care for the wife either. I didn't care for the wife either.
I didn't care for
that part because I was like, why she let? I thought I didn't care for the friend, but she let the friend say all those things to him.
Yeah.
And be rude to him.
But then she let them talk about him at work, so she just allowed whoever and whatever happened to him. She's supposed to be a helpmate, and she was trying to help it.
And she wasn't. I didn't feel like she was. I mean, she wanted him to do right, but
and I wanted him to
be an enabler. She just let him keep doing wrong. You know,
gotta help.
But also,
they special. Anyway,
also,
they special.
So, okay, like I said, I watched this movie twice. I was watching with my husband, and he pointed out something to me. This movie kind of watched like it was written, like the script was written years ago. Like, if y'all notice it, like the phone, the telephone situation, the way they, it's a little outdated. His whole MapQuest situation. All of it was like outdated, it seems, but it's like they kind of worked it in with his character.
You know what it gave me vibes
they
of?
built the movie around it. Like they modernized the movie, the action in it and everything around the fact that it had to be these specifically outdated things.
Okay, that's an interesting take. So he thinks that this is an older script and they tried to just polish it off and modernize it.
When I watched it the second time around, like sometimes, good scripts will just sit on the shelf. And people won't even consider them, but they're so good that eventually they get recirculated and then they get, made. And this feels to me, it watched to me the second time around like a good movie that just got put on the shelf for far too long.
It said too long.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You remember this movie? I think it was called Date Night. And it had the girl from Saturday Night Live.
Yes. And Steve Carell.
And they went out to dinner and somehow they got thought of as like these assassins.
Yes.
It reminded me of that movie. The more when I think about it.
Like a catastrophe date. Yeah.
Right. He kept saying it was a toner issue.
It's a toner
issue.
Yeah. You didn't you can't GPS with these things?
Yeah. Right. Like, literally. We ain't rented nothing out in a decade.
Okay.
It's been so long since we printed anything out.
MapQuest. Hotmail.
And like everybody was like, okay, that's fine. That's a good enough answer. It was a toner issue.
Right. They were like, okay, cool.
All right. Cool, sir. That's fine. Why don't you work for us?
Okay.
That sounds reasonable.
That's it.
Cool.
So Rose and the household may be on to something, man. That might have been a dated script, and they just had
that makes sense.
It's a movie.
They did a good job with it. Like I didn't notice it the first time around. When I was watching it the first time, I didn't notice it. It just, I was like, oh, he still uses that, like I was supposed to, right?
Yeah.
And then the second time around, he's like, that thing, like, okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your little helpmate helping. Look at him.
Okay.
He's so helpful.
Okay.
How was the fashion in this movie? How was the wardrobe?
Come on, Woody Harrelson. Like, come through. Like, it was like Natural Born Killers all over again, just a little bit for me.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, you gonna get all over again? Because I'm ready for sexy Woody. I always be sexy. I always be ready for sexy Woody Harrelson.
The man from Miami in that white suit when they was fighting in the kitchen. And all them long arms and legs was doing their work.
And they were tailored to him so perfectly.
Tailored so perfectly.
He came through clean, didn't he?
He was clean every time you seen him.
Yeah.
You better know it.
I knew somebody was going to bring him up. He was straight out of Miami.
Yeah. He got on my nerves, but he was fly.
Baby.
Super fly.
I just kept thinking, why would they just kill him? Like, don't knock him out. Kill him.
Yeah, shoot him. Pow, pow. Double
tap. They kept beating him a little bit.
Zombie land. I ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah. Neither of them wanted to kill anybody.
No, he was hardcore and everything. He was awesome. I love the man.
They snapping necks left and right. He don't want to shoot this nigga that came out.
They was killing people though.
Right.
And they kept letting him go. I was like, what? Kill him.
See that frustrates me about movies. Once you kill the first person in a movie, then killing someone should always be an option. Because you done already started. Once you kill the first person,
you already started the game.
You done killed someone.
Yeah, once you get the first murder, man, any other problem you have throughout this movie, you should just kill it. Because you already,
Because you're good at it.
And he tried to kill you.
Did he have the first murder, though?
What?
Did he have the first murder? Did
Who
Woody
had the first
Harrelson have
murder?
the first murder in the movie?
No.
Who had the first murder?
No, because he didn't have to do.
Yeah, it was a random kill. A random guy killed he came in to threaten the dude, and the dude gave him the information, and he left.
Right.
He
And
left.
then the man killed. Mm-hmm.
So stand your ground? I don't know.
Yes. Exactly what it was.
Is it anything that just, well, Rose already pointed out, it may be a dated script. Is it anything else that just stood out in this movie?
Okay, so he trying to get to the train station. They fought for a long time. They fought for like 6 hours. And then but he only had 15 minutes to get there. But they fought outside the building. They fought in the gym. And then they came back outside and the lady started shooting bazookas at them. And she did that for a little while. She did that for a little while. And I just don't know why the wife was still at the train station. Like it was only 50, he only had 15 minutes.
But
it was a long time.
If we can talk about time, let's talk about it from the very beginning. From the very beginning, like he's supposed to be going to dinner with her like that night.
I'm finna say, you may well throw time out.
Like, he done went across the world. Yeah. Like how he made it back in time to get to dinner.
Yeah, she was just like, oh, you okay.
I'll be there in an hour, baby. I'm in Puerto Rico. What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
He got back in time.
Another person to see about me. Nah, what? It's my birthday.
It was not a realistic sense of time in this movie.
No.
A lot of things are not realistic.
Like what kind of plane they was on that kept flying them back and forth so fast?
Kind of like in what's that Chocolate Factory? You know, Charlie. What's the movie?
When the Chocolate
Factory that went way everywhere all over the places like that.
yes, okay. Like Santa's sleigh.
Yeah, or that.
That's right.
Yeah.
I finished my drink, y'all. That's playing a part.
Crazy. And like you said, like how you gonna send somebody to take me around and do stuff on my birthday? Like we going dancing,
all that.
And I don't know this man. I never met him.
6 hours.
Like, and I know where to go next. Like,
right. He had a presentation. He had a presentation.
He needed to get home to his wife.
He had a presentation to do, so he couldn't take her to do these things because of the presentation.
At the job, no, I ain't gonna talk about it.
And his ass, man.
And then
the presentation.
And that was the last. All right, sure.
For the non-contact boxing.
Sure.
It was still a good, definitely a suspicion disbelief. Just like
oh yeah,
yeah.
I liked it. I just didn't like the wife.
Well, let's talk about it. The Man from Toronto, starring Kevin Hart and our beloved Woody Harrelson. What are we giving this?
Okay, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I really liked it. It was really good. It was surprisingly good. I thought Woody Harrelson did an amazing job, as per usual, of course. Kevin Hart was giving all he had. He was giving his version of comedy, and he was doing the shit. And I liked it. I laughed a lot. I laughed out loud. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so 4 shots, 4.5 shots, if I ain't said that already.
Okay. All right, then. I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna get it. This was good to me. It was funny. I enjoyed Kevin Hart, and I don't always enjoy Kevin Hart when he acted and stuff. And Woody Harrelson is awesome per usual. So I'm gonna get this a 4. I'll watch it again with my kid because it is slightly family friendly, I would say.
I'll go. Go ahead. No, go Rose.
Okay.
Mom.
I also gave it a 4. I love Woody Harrelson. Like he just shined for me in this movie. And Kevin Hart, man, he just brought the comedy. Like I said, the first time I watched it, I couldn't figure out what it was that was off to me about it. And when I watched it with my husband, and he pointed that out to me, that's what it was. It was just outdated in some places, like there were spots missing in some places. So for that, that's why I gave it a 4.
I also gave it a 4. It was a good movie. I laughed. It had some touching parts. You know what I mean? Like I like that they were friends. We won't give too much, but it was a good movie. It was a feel good movie, but it had that action that you needed to kind of, keep it going.
Keep it going.
So it's a good movie. I like it. 4 blunts.
Cool. So check this out. This is pretty interesting. So it was announced in January 2020 that they were going to do The Man from Toronto with Kevin Hart and Jason Statham. Now, in March, Statham abruptly exited the project 6 weeks prior to filming after clashing with producers over the tone and rating of the film, and Woody Harrelson was cast to replace him.
And that's what it means.
Okay, I like Jason Statham, but this wasn't his movie.
Statham too.
Yeah, they would have been too much the same height, so that wouldn't have worked.
But I could see that.
Jason
now
Statham,
that you can see how that could definitely be Jason Statham.
Jason Statham plays a good that character because he's played that character before where he's dangerous but quirky. So he plays a good that character. But I think that Woody Harrelson probably did better.
Also, Jason Statham, I think his movies are always rated R. I can't remember a Jason Statham film that was PG-13 or PG or anything like that. So I can see him having that disagreement with them. I think Woody Harrelson was a better pick for this.
Yeah, I think Jason Statham would have did great in the movie, but I think Woody Harrelson gave the character something that only Woody Harrelson can give a character. So it worked out.
For a reason.
And The Man from Toronto walks away tonight with 4 blunts strong. If y'all haven't seen it, go check it out on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. And this is a good movie, man. This is a good watch.
It was a good one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was definitely. Check it out.
And check it out. And that's gonna wrap up this episode. And we out.
I am. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.